Have you ever felt that inexplicable sensation that someone is thinking about you intensely? Yesterday, as you went about your usual routine, someone saw you. A glance that lasted only a few seconds, but it lingered in that person's mind all night long. That instant was enough to create such a profound impact that this person's sleep simply vanished, replaced by relentless thoughts about you. What is it about you that triggered such an intense reaction? What energy do you carry that can turn a simple encounter into a nightly obsession? The answer may be closer than you think, and what I'm about to reveal might shed light not only on this episode, but many other mysterious situations in your life. Your presence has a power that you might not even be aware of. The energy field you emit is picked up by others on a level that transcends common understanding. When someone observes you, they are not merely seeing your physical appearance. They are feeling the vibration that radiates from your being. This vibration is especially amplified at this moment in your life, creating invisible yet powerful connections with those around you. The person who couldn't sleep after seeing you is simply responding to a silent call from your soul. Have you noticed lately how people react differently to your presence? Perhaps you've seen longer stares, conversations that arise spontaneously, or even strangers who feel strangely familiar. This is no coincidence. Your energy field is in a phase of expansion, attracting people who resonate with the frequency you're emitting. Some of these connections are temporary, like the one with the person who saw you yesterday. Others are destined to remain and profoundly transform your journey. Before we continue, I want to ask you to check if you are already subscribed to this channel so that your angels can continue to guide you. This connection is important for the right messages to reach you at the right time. Just as someone felt your presence yesterday, the angels also sense when you are open to their guidance, and this channel is one of the means through which these messages can come to you. There are moments in life when we become beacons without even realizing it. Your inner light is particularly bright during this time, which explains why someone lost sleep thinking about you. But understand, this goes beyond romantic or physical attraction. What this person experienced was a recognition of the soul, a moment when something within them recognized something in you. It could be a lesson that you have to offer, a quality that they subconsciously admire, or even a memory of past lives that was awakened in that brief encounter. This person's insomnia was not caused by you, but by their reaction to coming into contact with your essence. When powerful energies intersect, it's natural for there to be a disturbance in the energy field of both. For this person, the disturbance manifested as recurring thoughts and an inability to sleep. For you, it may have manifested as a slight discomfort, a feeling of being watched, or even a vivid dream during the night. You carry within you ancestral memories and wisdom that you do not always access consciously. When you walk through the streets, when you enter an environment, when you simply exist, these energies move around you and affect everyone who comes into contact with them. The person who saw you yesterday picked up on these energies and was deeply impacted. Their brain, trying to process this information that doesn't come through the conventional channels of the five senses, kept them awake, seeking to understand what had happened in that brief encounter. But what does this mean for you? What can this unexpected connection teach you? First of all, understand that you are never truly alone. Even when you think you are going unnoticed, your energy is communicating with the world around you. Secondly, recognize the power you possess. Not a power to manipulate or control, but a power to positively influence, to inspire, to heal. The angels that accompany you want you to understand the responsibility that comes with this gift. Every interaction, even those seemingly insignificant ones, like passing someone on the street, has the potential to transform lives. The person who didn't sleep thinking about you may have received exactly the energy they needed at that moment, even if neither of you are aware of it. Right now, as you receive this message, there are several people thinking about you, some consciously recalling shared moments or planning to reach out. Others, like the person from yesterday, are connected to you on a more subtle level, perhaps not even knowing your name or being able to clearly describe your appearance. These are connections that transcend the physical plane and occur in the realm of energies and souls. Are you ready to consciously take on this role in your life? Are you willing to acknowledge the impact you have on those around you and use that influence wisely and with love? The angels are waiting for your answer, not in words, but in actions. Pay closer attention to the reactions you evoke in people. Notice the casual encounters that seem laden with meaning. Be open to the messages that come through these seemingly random connections. The person who saw you yesterday and spent the night thinking about you may never cross your path again, or they might be destined to play an important role in your life. Regardless of how this specific story unfolds, the important thing is for you to understand the greater pattern that is revealing itself. You are in a moment of energetic opening and expansion, attracting experiences and people that resonate with your life purpose. Many of these connections reflect your inner growth. The more you align with your true essence, the more you attract people and situations that mirror that truth. That person's insomnia was just a symptom of the impact your authenticity had. Imagine what could happen if you fully embraced who you truly are, without fear, without hesitation, without the masks you sometimes wear to protect yourself from the world. The angels show me that you have been hesitant to take an important step in your life. There is a fear of being exposed, of being truly seen. Ironically, even while trying to hide, your light is so strong that it caused someone to lose sleep over just a brief encounter with you. Think about the impact you could have if you allowed that light to shine freely. People wouldn't just lose sleep thinking about you. They would find inspiration, healing, and purpose through your example. This is a call for you to let go of the fear of being noticed. The person who thought about you all night after seeing you briefly is unknowingly sending you a powerful message. Your presence matters. Your energy is felt. Your being has an impact on the world, even when you try to go unnoticed. Instead of fearing this power, embrace it. Use it consciously to spread love, healing, and inspiration. In the coming days, you will feel this phenomenon more intensely. People who normally wouldn't notice your presence will find themselves inexplicably drawn to you. Meaningful conversations will arise at unexpected moments. Opportunities will present themselves as if the universe is conspiring in your favor, and in a way it is. All of this is a result of the expansion of your consciousness and the amplification of your energetic field. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. As your energetic influence expands, become more aware of the thoughts you nurture, the words you speak, and the actions you take. Each of these now has an amplified impact on the world around you. Use this gift to uplift, to heal, to inspire. The person who has lost sleep thinking about you has tapped into this ability, even if unconsciously. You are at a turning point in your spiritual journey. The meaningful coincidences, the seemingly casual encounters like the one from yesterday, the vivid dreams you've been experiencing, all of this is part of a greater awakening. The angels are working diligently to help you navigate this period of transformation, sending signs and guides in the form of people, situations, and yes, even messages like this. That person's insomnia after seeing you was not an isolated event. It was part of a larger pattern unfolding in your life. You are being prepared for a more significant role, a mission that will require you to fully utilize your gifts and talents. Casual encounters like this are tests, small opportunities for you to practice the conscious use of your energy before facing greater challenges. In the coming 3 months, you will be introduced to key individuals who will play crucial roles in your spiritual and personal development. Some of these connections may feel immediate and profound, as if you've known each other for lifetimes, and you probably have. Others might initially seem challenging or even negative, but they carry essential lessons. Be attentive to all of them. The person who lost sleep thinking about you could be one of those significant connections, or it may have just been a rehearsal, setting the energetic stage for what's to come. As you progress on this journey of expansion, you may experience moments of doubt and fear. It's natural to question if you're on the right path, if you're interpreting the signs correctly, if you are truly ready for the mission unfolding before you. In those moments, remember the impact you had on that person yesterday, an impact so profound that their sleep was replaced with thoughts of you. This is proof of your power, your potential, your ability to touch lives even without trying. The angels are showing me that you have held back your gifts for too long, perhaps out of fear of judgment from others, or perhaps doubting your own worth. The time to hide is over. The person who couldn't sleep thinking about you after that brief encounter is just the first of many who will be deeply touched by your presence in the coming months. Get ready to be seen, to be noticed, to be recognized for the extraordinary being that you are. There is an interesting theory that may help explain what happened with that person who saw you yesterday and lost sleep thinking about you. Scientists call it limbic resonance, the ability of our limbic system, the emotional part of the brain, to synchronize with that of another person. It's as if our brains can communicate directly, without words, transmitting emotional and energetic states. What you were feeling yesterday, whether consciously or unconsciously, may have been picked up by that person's brain, creating a connection so strong that it persisted throughout the night. But angels see beyond science. They perceive the energy currents that connect all souls, the invisible threads of fate that intertwine in seemingly random moments like yesterday's encounter. In the angelic view, there are no coincidences, only divinely orchestrated synchronicities. That person was placed in your path for a reason, and their insomnia was just the beginning of a chain of events that is still unfolding. In the coming days, pay attention to your dreams. Angels often use the dream state to communicate important messages, and now that your sensitivity is heightened, you may receive valuable insights during sleep. It wouldn't be surprising if you dreamt about the person who saw you yesterday, even without consciously knowing who they are. If that happens, be sure to pay close attention to the details of the dream. They may contain clues about the purpose of this connection in your life. Some people enter our lives for a season, others for a reason, and some for a lifetime. The person who lost sleep thinking about you after that brief encounter might belong to any of those categories. Time will reveal the purpose of this connection. For now, the important thing is that you recognize the broader significance of this event. You are emanating an energy that can no longer be ignored or contained. The angels want you to know that you are being prepared for a truly transformative encounter in the coming weeks. All these small connections, like the one from yesterday, are like rehearsals, setting the energetic stage for a meeting that will change the course of your life. Be open, be aware, be ready. When this meeting happens, you will know. There will be a deep sense of recognition, as if a part of you that has been dormant suddenly awakens. In the meantime, practice being mindful of your energy. When you enter a space, do so with full awareness of the impact your presence has. Notice how people react to you. Pay attention to the small signs, a glance that lingers just a little longer, a conversation that flows easily, a sense of familiarity with someone you just met. All of these are indicators of significant energetic connections, similar to the one you experienced yesterday with that person who couldn't sleep thinking about you. You are in a time of karmic harvest. The seeds you planted in past lives and in previous years of this life are beginning to bear fruit. Some of these harvests will be sweet, while others may bring more bitter lessons, but all are necessary for your growth and evolution. The person who lost sleep thinking about you is part of this harvest, a connection from another time that resurfaces now with a specific purpose. The angels show me that you have been hesitant to follow your intuition lately. You have ignored small nudges, brushed aside significant coincidences, rationalized experiences that don't perfectly fit into your logical view of the world. Now is the time to trust more in your inner wisdom. Yesterday's experience, being noticed so deeply by someone that it caused insomnia, is a reminder of the power of connection that transcends rational understanding. The synchronicity you experienced yesterday, being seen by someone who then couldn't stop thinking about you, is just the beginning of a series of significant events that are about to unfold in your life. Stay alert to the signs, the coincidences, the seemingly casual encounters. Each of these is a piece of a larger puzzle that the universe is assembling to guide you toward your purpose. The angels are asking me to convey an important message. You don't need to fully understand what's happening to trust the process. The person who couldn't sleep thinking about you is probably feeling confused too, trying to understand why a brief encounter had such a profound impact. Sometimes it's necessary to embrace the mystery, trust in the divine unfolding of events, and simply remain open to the possibilities that arise. There's a term in Sanskrit, darshan, that refers to the blessing received simply by being in the presence of an enlightened or divine being. In a way, you gave darshan to that person yesterday. Your presence, infused with the light of your soul, was a blessing that stirred something deep within them. This is the true nature of the power you carry. It is not meant to be used for manipulation or control, but to elevate, to inspire, to awaken. In the coming days, you may feel more sensitive than usual, more aware of the energies around you. This is natural and expected. Your energy field is expanding, becoming more receptive. Use this time to practice discernment. Not all the energies you pick up are yours to carry. Learn to distinguish between what belongs to you and what belongs to others. The person who lost sleep thinking about you was dealing with their own energies and reactions, not with something you deliberately imposed on them. The angels are showing me that you have a special gift for healing, not necessarily in the traditional medical sense, but a capacity to help others find balance, peace, and clarity. This gift became evident in yesterday's experience. Even without trying, you deeply touched someone, causing such an intense reaction that sleep was impossible. Imagine the impact you could have if you consciously channeled this energy for the benefit of others. You are approaching an important crossroads in your spiritual journey. The choices you make in the coming months will determine the course of the upcoming years. The angels are working intensely to ensure that you receive all the information and guidance necessary to make choices aligned with your higher purpose. Yesterday's encounter, which resulted in that person losing sleep thinking about you, was part of this guidance, a reminder of your power and influence, a call to consciously use these gifts. As you move forward on this journey of discovery and expansion, remember to practice self-care. Being more energetically open also means being more vulnerable. Take time to recharge your batteries, connect with nature, meditate, and center yourself. The person who couldn't sleep thinking about you expended a lot of energy processing that encounter. Don't let your own energetic interactions leave you feeling drained. The angels are asking me to emphasize that you are not alone on this journey. Besides the guides and angels who are always with you, there are physical people in your life. Some you already know, others you have yet to meet, who are here to support you, to walk alongside you, and to share wisdom and strength. The person who saw you yesterday and lost sleep thinking about you might be one of those kindred spirits, or they could just be a messenger, briefly sent into your path to deliver a specific lesson. Have you been feeling an inner restlessness recently? A calling that you can't quite name? A sense that something important is about to happen? The angels confirm that this intuition is accurate. You are on the brink of a major transformation. Yesterday's episode, being so deeply noticed by someone that it caused you insomnia, was just a prelude, a small glimpse of the impact you are destined to have on the world. Trust in divine timing. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The person who crossed your path yesterday and then couldn't stop thinking about you appeared at the perfect moment, not a minute before, nor a minute later than they should have. Similarly, all the other connections and opportunities manifesting in your life right now are perfectly synchronized with your growth and evolution. The angels show me that you have a special mission related to healing relationships. Not necessarily as a formal counselor or therapist, but as someone who naturally facilitates understanding, communication, and reconciliation between people. This gift became evident in yesterday's experience. You sparked something profound in someone without even trying. In the coming months, you will have opportunities to use this gift more consciously, helping to heal divisions and build bridges of understanding. I feel that I need to emphasize something important. The experience of the person who saw you yesterday and lost sleep thinking about you is not about romantic attraction or obsession. It is about energetic recognition, about one soul recognizing another, about the awakening of ancestral memories and connections that transcend this life. Do not confuse this type of connection with the more superficial forms of attraction that our society tends to value. In the coming days, you may feel an unusual curiosity about people who usually wouldn't catch your attention. Pay attention to these impulses. They could be signs of important connections. Just as someone felt a strong connection with you yesterday, you too are becoming more sensitive to the energies of others, more capable of detecting those with whom you share karmic or spiritual affinities. You are in the midst of an important cycle of closure and new beginnings. Relationships, situations, and patterns that no longer serve your growth are naturally coming to an end, making way for new experiences that are better aligned with who you are becoming. The person who saw you yesterday and then couldn't sleep thinking about you may be part of this new cycle, a fresh energy entering your life at just the right moment. The angels want you to know that you are deeply loved and supported, even when you feel alone or misunderstood. Yesterday's experience, awakening something so strong in someone that it caused insomnia, is a reflection of that universal love. You are seen, you are noticed, you are recognized, not just by that specific person, but by forces far beyond your current understanding. As your journey continues to unfold, keep your heart open and your mind receptive. Synchronicities like the one from yesterday will become more frequent and significant. They are like breadcrumbs, guiding you along the path of your higher purpose. The person who couldn't sleep thinking about you after that brief encounter dropped one of those breadcrumbs. Now it's up to you to follow the trail and discover where it leads. Thank you for coming this far with me. This message has been channeled especially for you, and I'm sure it has touched important points in your current journey. If this message resonated with you, if you felt that deep connection with the words I've shared, please leave a comment saying, "This message came at the perfect time," along with the number 999 to confirm that you received this guidance from the angels. Your support of this channel allows more messages like this to reach those who need them. A simple gesture like leaving a like helps to spread this positive energy to more people who, like you, are seeking guidance and clarity in their journeys. If you aren't part of our community yet, subscribe now to continue receiving these messages directly from the celestial realms. Our conversation doesn't end here. On the right side of the screen, you'll find another message that perfectly complements what we talked about today. Click on it, and let's continue this journey together, exploring more dimensions of your energetic expansion and the meaningful connections that are manifesting in your life. Carry with you the certainty that just as you deeply impacted someone yesterday, your presence continues to touch lives in ways you can't even imagine.